Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening, motherfuckers? Happy weekend, man. Once again, it's your friend, it's your twin, it's your motherfucking man and 100 grand, your goddamn mama's favorite side piece, and your sister's boyfriend. It's Doc G, man. And today I wanted to talk about, whole professions. The type of jobs that have promiscuous women and all of that shit that are more prone to promiscuous women and all that good shit. Um so let me start off by saying this. I have worked in the medical field for about 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And and real talk, man, um I have seen a great number of easy women in those professions. I ain't even gonna lie. Goddamn, real talk. Um, so let's start off with that profession, nursing. If your girl is a nurse or a medical assistant, let me tell you something. I have seen firsthand, the type of whole shit that they be on. Man, like if your woman is a nurse, 99% of the time, she's fucking with somebody on the job. Because man, them fucking nurses, first of all, they be up there, they tight ass scrubs with their booty all motherfucking out in them scrubs and shit. And if you a man and you working in the fucking medical field, especially around nurses and all that, keep in mind you're a minority, So keep in mind, like when you're at work, you know, they talk to you about their problems. They talk to you about their relationship problems, about their problems in life and all that. Because keep in mind, when you're on the job, you know, your struggle is their struggle because y'all got the same type of job. So they feel more comfortable opening up to you in that profession. Yeah, I mean, while you're on the job. So, usually say you on the job, y'all got free time between patients and shit. She talking about how her husband ain't shit and all that shit or whatever, you know. And then guess what that makes you? That makes you the work husband. I have been the work husband in the medical field more times than I can fucking count. Like they'll have a whole man at home, but they up there telling me on the job how they man ain't shit. You know? Motherfucking they out here telling me how they man ain't shit and blah 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 and how he ain't this and how he ain't that. And they feel comfortable telling me because I was up there working with the female nurses and the whole nine. So, you know, so you know what that leads to. I mean, I can't count how many times that's led to something, I mean, y'all, it leads to the obvious. I don't even have to state it, but I mean, fellas, if you got a woman that's in the medical field, you got a woman that's a nurse, man, watch out. That's all I'm saying. And what's another profession? A woman who is a massage therapist. If your woman is a goddamn masseuse or a massage therapist, most likely she a hoe too, most likely. You know, because number one, they feel on men all day. They literally put their hands on a man's body all day. You think out of all the men that she's massaged, you think that she hasn't given one happy ending? I mean, come the fuck on, especially if they offering extra money. Come on, man. You know, so if your girl is a massage therapist, you know, I mean, you already know what it is. Hell, I dated a massage therapist from the Ukraine. She had whole tendencies like a motherfucker. I dated another massage therapist that was up in North Florida. She had whole tendencies too. So just don't trust a chick that's a massage therapist because come on, man. That's a sketchy ass profession to begin with. And I'm just saying, so we got nurses, we got massage therapists. The third whole profession is bartender. How many goddamn usually chicks that are bartenders, usually they're not they're not the brightest batch. Let's just put it like that. Women who are bartenders usually are like, they usually are Instagram models, OnlyFans models on the side. You know what I'm saying? To help supplement their life because hell, bartenders only get paid for so much. And then, bartenders get hit on by men every motherfucking night. I mean, so not every woman out here is gonna doggone have the wherewithal to say no, especially if a woman comes across a man that's more attractive than you, got more money than you. And I'm pretty sure a woman that's a bartender comes across fake ballers and hell, some real ballers out here, and it's just too much of a headache. So you got men flirting with her every night. You don't want to date a bartender. Hell, but those usually be the best ones in bed. I mean, but that don't even matter in the grand scheme of things. So you got nurse, you got bartender, you got massage therapist. Then let's get into profession number 4, as far as like for whole professions. Profession number 4 are psychiatrists, chicks that work in mental health. Chicks that work in mental health usually got mental fucking problems of their own. And they basically like to deal in gossip, and they basically politic that into a career by being a psychologist because they like, ooh, tell me what's wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. And like, and they usually, women who are psychiatrists usually like the gaslight motherfuckers. They like to gaslight people. They like to gaslight men and be like, well, you're probably a narcissist, this, that, and the third, or you probably schizophrenic or whatever. Like, they'll take the knowledge that they have from being psych docs. They'll take that knowledge and they'll use it against you, as a weapon. I've seen it happen multiple times. And psychologist chicks are usually, they usually got deep-seated issues that they don't tell you about. And then but yet they the first ones to diagnose other people about their shit. So, there's that. So psychologists. Let me see. What's another whole profession? Whole profession number 5, obviously, strippers. I mean, come the fuck on. And is that even a profession? That's self-explanatory. I don't even have to go into that. I mean, hell, what's another whole profession? Whole profession number 6. I would say waitress, but you got a little gray area there because, overall, I would say waitresses are right up there with bartenders, except bartenders have more access to drunk guys. But yeah, man, I tell you, man, when you've lived life long enough and you have, you have come across these type of people, you know what to expect usually. And I'm not saying expect the worst from every girl or every person in these professions, but I'm just saying it's more common. Another profession that has holes in it. Human resources. Oh, let's not get into that shit. Oh, let's not get into that. Human resources got some of the biggest holes. Real talk. HR. Women in HR are morally flexible. They really are. And it's a largely female dominated field. And if you're a man that works HR, I mean, you got your access to a fucking sea of pussy, basically. Trust me, I used to work HR and I got stories, but I ain't gonna fucking say nothing. I don't even have to say nothing. But like I said, I've tag teamed some goddamn HR people. I'm just gonna fucking put it like that. Motherfucking like chicks at HR, like they give it up, like they throw in pussy like frisbees. That's a whole profession right there if I ain't ever seen one. I mean, shit. What else? Cause it's a few goddamn professions, please believe. Oh yeah. Girls who are fucking that work in real estate, like realtors, mortgage brokers. Usually girls that work in real estate often like to fucking flaunt their feminine wiles to sell a house. Especially if you a man specifically trying to get a house, man, I seen firsthand how these motherfucking real estate bitches try to goddamn how they try to motherfucking flirt with motherfuckers to get you to buy the house. And then let's keep it real. Real estate is largely dominated by powerful men. And women that work in real estate, they realize that shit. And let's just put it like this. A lot of women get their position in real estate by goddamn getting on their knees and doing some things. Let's just keep it a buck. I fucked with more real estate agents than I fucked with a few real estate agents, a few real estate agent girls. And let me tell you something, man. They'd be like, oh, well, I got my position because this guy taught me this and this guy was on that. You think she ain't have sex with that guy? When they're highly speaking to one of their male colleagues, usually it's because the male colleague probably dicked them down. Let's just keep it a buck on that. Because the male colleagues in real estate, they got money, they got a high level job and all that shit with a fucking fancy title. They probably got all the cars and shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. They throwing ass like you would not believe. These real estate chicks. Oh yeah, what else? Flight attendants. Flight attendants. Come on, man. Come on. Almost every flight attendant chick I know has thrown ass at a pilot at least once. So, I mean, geez, man. Oh yeah, and one last fucking option. Like women who are teachers. Like teachers? Oh man. Yo, keep in mind, like I said, teaching is like a fucking female dominated field. And if you're a male and you're a teacher, most likely you're gonna end up being somebody's work husband. And the access to fucking free flowing vagina there is gonna be something else. But what I got to say about that, man, like fellas, don't fucking let yourself become the work husband. Don't ever do that. I mean, if you do, then basically you shitting where you eat. You let yourself become the work husband, then say, then you mixing business with pleasure. Say that, whatever you and her have don't work out. Then she's gonna try to embarrass you on your job because you still work together, or try to get you fired, or motherfucking, or if anything, you got to see this person every fucking day or every other day, and the juice really ain't worth the squeeze most of the time. So don't shit where you eat, basically. And yeah, man, just had to let that be known. When you date chicks in these professions, that's usually what comes along with it. It's infidelity. I mean, so it is what it is. And an honorable mention goes to lawyers, women who are lawyers. I mean, yeah, let's not get on that. I mean, when they out here, they got access to judges and fellow men that are lawyers. I mean, come on now. But anyway, Just wanted to make that quick little video. You know, once again, it's your man and 100 grand Doc G signing out. Peace.